Megan James, hey Antonio, sending all my love from South Africa. Oh, thank you, Megan. Thank you, Megan. Okay, I am live on both Facebook and look, they coming in, Nikki. They coming in on IG because they ready. They are ready, Nikki. Nikki, they are ready. They are swarming in, Nikki. They are swarming in, Nikki. Y'all know y'all some messy people to be joining this live just so y'all could get some tea. Y'all are something else. But that's okay, because I'm gonna answer questions. Hey, Miss Scorpio, you here? I'm gonna answer questions. But like I told Facebook, Instagram, I'm live on both Instagram and Facebook. So same questions. I'm gonna be reading from both. So yeah. Jessica's up in here. Hey, Jessie. Miss Scorpio said, hey, Nikki. Hey, Antonio. Damn right. Tell me I love you, love you, love you. Thank y'all so much. So I have more Auntie's advice from YouTube sent us. Okay, so I clearly have more viewers on Instagram than I do on Facebook, but that's okay. So yeah, go ahead, guys. Ask your questions. I will be raw and uncut. I don't have time to play because this whole show and the shit that's going on with it, it's a bunch of BS. A lot of it is a bunch of BS, at least. Somebody was like, tell Nikki I said I stand for her. Nikki, they said they love you, girl. Hi from California. Is your sister getting her own show? I don't know. Y'all need to ask Nikki that. That's a question that Nikki can answer. But Nikki's in the chat, so she's reading y'all comments just like how I am. She's seeing y'all questions just like how I am. So yeah. Auntie brought me here. Where does Annie really work? Annie does not have a job. Where did she work? Annie used to be a bar girl. And I'm not talking about a bartender. I'm talking about a professional cock blower. That's what Annie used to do. And that's also how she met David. Just to let y'all know. David lied and said he met her at the karaoke bar. He did not meet her at a karaoke bar. The only karaoke microphone that she was singing on was his motherfucking penis. And that's how he met her. And he was a hooker. You're absolutely right. Your sister is so bomb. Hi, Antonio, and hi, Nikki. Love you guys. Is Annie pretending to be innocent? Yes, Annie is fucking pretending to be innocent. The moment that Nikki told me that Annie took money from her when she was in Thailand, I automatically knew I didn't want her ass at my sister's house. Period, point blank. I didn't want her there. And so when I came, because y'all don't know, I was visiting my sister. I don't live in LA. I live in Chicago. So I was visiting Nikki during that weekend. And I knew that they were coming, but I didn't want them to be there just as much as Nikki didn't want them to be there. But Nikki has a really good heart, and that's the only reason why Annie was in the house in the first place. Nikki definitely doesn't give a damn about David. She sees David for who he truly is, a fucking leech. He's a leech. He's a leech, and an ungrateful leech at that, and a liar, a fat liar, a penguin liar. How did Nikki catch her stealing the money? Nikki is going to do her own segment whenever she does that. I'll let her explain all of that. Trying to look so interesting. Don't catch a case. I ain't going to catch no case. There ain't no case for me to catch. David is a bum. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, y'all. Okay, Facebook, y'all not asking nothing. So I'm just going to be focusing on Instagram until I see more Facebook questions. A damn leech. I hope Chris through with him. Chris is seeing David for who he really is. And it's sad that it took for the show for David to see that. Because Chris is a really, really, really good person, y'all. Let me first say that. Chris is a very good man. And so for anybody to be basically trying to down him or a fake friend, so to speak, which David really doesn't know how to be a good friend. But Chris, I personally think that Chris has a problem with telling David no, only because he knows that he's probably all that he has. You know what I mean? And that's the good in him. But like Nikki said, Chris had to take his damn titty out of David's mouth. Period. Is Chris still friends with David? They communicate. I'll say it like that. The way that they used to? No, not at all. David, right, Nikki? David does not have a job. They said, is David still at the firehouse? Yes, he is, because he don't have nowhere else to fucking go. And Nikki honestly, and Chris honestly didn't even have to give him that. But you see how ungrateful his fat ass was when he walked in there acting like it wasn't meeting his fucking standards. Bitch, how do you have a fucking standard when you don't have shit? Bitch, I don't care if they gave you the motherfucking basement of a damn cockpit. Goddamn it, you should be grateful because you don't have anything. I wish shit. I'll pack my shit up and go live in that motherfucker. I'm tired of paying rent and I'm tired of paying bills. Shit, David don't have no fucking job. What's Fantasy Thailand? Do they travel there a lot, or did they before Annie came up? Yes, Nikki and Chris, they always visited Thailand. That's one of their vacation spots. So before Annie was even in the picture, that was one of the places that Nikki and Chris would go. What does Chris do for a living that he can afford to bankroll David and live like he does? Google him. Google his name. You'll see all that he does. Chris is a very successful man. A very successful man. Is David still at the firehouse? I already answered that. You should have whooped his ass. Your sister had the grips good. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I'm going to tell y'all the truth about that. Nikki was holding me back. But obviously, I could have broke out of Nikki. The reason I didn't do that because I was thinking about it. I was battling myself at that point. I'm going back and forth. I'm like, okay, should I go smack the fuck out of him while these cameras around, or will I be in trouble? It was so much going through my mind at the time. But then part of me was like, Nikki do got the baby in her hand, and I would hate for Nikki because that's my girl. So if Nikki see me throw down, she gonna have to go ahead and put the baby in the car seat and throw down too. Because let Annie had to jump in. Nikki would have bop that bitch. Bop that bitch. And we weren't going to do all that in that house around them kids. I already was pissed off. And yeah. Chris needs to protect his family first and foremost. And Chris is protecting his family. Chris, his heart is just too good in some cases. Too good. David is so fake. One big fake shit. That is very true. Does David even have a job? David does not have a job. He does not have anything. He needs to be fucking looking because Chris not finna be having him living in the fucking firehouse for the rest of his old ass life. David still lives at the firehouse. I answered that already. Yes, he does. Nikki and Chris are way too nice, but Nikki be telling Chris and Nikki be telling David and Nikki be saying everything that needs to be said. See, I'm glad that I don't stay with Nikki and Chris, because while they was fucking there, I would have been giving them hell. Because what the show didn't show, I'm going to tell y'all this too. What the show did not air was how I was letting Annie have it. They edited the fuck out of that episode. I let Annie have it because I already said, what type of woman wants to just sit up and deal with this big fat fuck that ain't doing shit and want to act like all of the things that he does pisses her off and upsets her, but you still around because you have a hidden agenda. You want that motherfucking U.S. citizenship. I told her that. The show didn't show that. I told her, I said, you have a hidden agenda. You just want to be here. And this is going to be your go ticket because you think Chris is going to be taking care of you. Chris is not your fucking husband, Annie. David is. And if your husband don't have shit, if Chris decides to cut him off today, what the fuck will you have? Nothing. Chris needs to listen to Nikki more. Are you going to be on any more episodes? Was David married before? Ooh, this is a lot. I didn't know I was going to be able to read all this shit. But yes, David was married before, and David does have children. And he does not even communicate with his kids while he's trying to act like he do for the fucking show. That's some motif for y'all. What else? Am I going to be on more episodes? I don't know how the hell they be editing this shit. So I didn't know I was going to be as many as I was on so far. So I don't know what's going to happen. I definitely appear for the reunion though. I'll let y'all know that. David was in some type of politics shit. He said that on the first episode that he was up here and he came all the way down. He does have a pretty sob story. Pretty sob story. I will say that. He has been through some things, but is it his fault? Right, David was clearly expecting Chris to find him and her. Nikki, don't be laughing, cause you know this ain't funny. You weren't laughing when they was in your damn house. You weren't laughing when they was in your house, Nikki, so don't laugh now. What about Annie's Chanel bag? What about it? What about it? She ain't got shit. That bitch was working when she was in Thailand. But her dick-sucking profession is not going to be legal here. So she needs to pick up another hobby. You are killing me. Why does Chris feel like he needs to support David? Because that's his friend. Chris just has one of those type of hearts. What is your opinion on TLC? Do they care about the people on the show? Hell no. Or are they after ratings and fuck everybody else? You hit it right on the head, Laura. TLC does not give a fuck. That is a business to them. Y'all got to understand that it still is TV. So they want as much as possible. Because I didn't get paid a nickel or a fucking dime for nothing that I did. And I'm pretty damn sure that the episode that I was on gave them probably more ratings than they had this whole fucking season. Who is these people? Yeah, more than this whole season. Did Nikki really not know that Chris obligated himself? No, Nikki did not know that, y'all. Nikki did not know, and I'm sure that that's going to be something that she talks about when she does her Q&A. Y'all can ask her when she's going to do that. Absolutely, it's all about the GC. She said Chris has to pay for me. Yeah, that's the mindset she has. She said that. She said that Chris has to pay for me. That's what the fuck she said, and that's the mindset that she has. Not David has to pay for me. No, she said Chris. Annie know what the fuck she doing with her little slick ass. And people keep talking about they feel sorry for Annie. What the fuck do y'all feel sorry for Annie for? I know why. Because the way that TLC edited it makes it seem like Annie's fucking innocent. And because y'all don't know the backstory. That's the reason why y'all feel sorry for her. Tell us about David's drinking problem. I don't hang around David enough to know that he has a drinking problem, whether he's an alcoholic, but clearly he got something wrong for him to open his fucking mouth and say the shit that he said to me. It got to be something wrong with him for him to do that. You know what I mean? Period. Do I kind of understand where Annie is coming from, knowing what kind of desperate situation she came out of? No, sorry. Annie's a grown woman. We all go through things in life. She knows what she's trying to do, and I'm sure that she has people back at home that's trying to support her being well off and her family being taken care of. That's the motive behind this whole thing. Y'all really fucking think Annie want David? Y'all really think that? Come on now. Anybody could see that that's a bunch of bullshit. David really, I'm sure David loves Annie, because who else the fuck do he got? Who else does he have? So I'm sure that he loves her, but Annie's using him. Annie's using him. So that part alone, I don't know how y'all trying to act like y'all feel sorry for her. The part alone that she's using David to get something beneficial out of her own life lets me know that she was starting off with bullshit. It's good you held back for Nikki. Where can I find a man like Chris? Nikki, she said, where can she find a man like Chris? As long as you ain't trying Chris, you can go find a man like him. Like you said, sisters protecting her brother. Nikki was too good to Annie. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. And y'all can even see, listen, y'all can even see how good of a person that Nikki is. Annie stole from, Nikki a while ago. So for Nikki to have forgiven her and have not went the fuck off on her the way that I want Nikki to, even to this day, she's just that type of person. She's just that type of person. And it's not for TV, because Nikki honestly could have cared less about being on the show and all of that. She honestly could have cared less. I love you. You kept it real. Thank you. Thank you so much. I want a spinoff show of just you and Nikki. Shit, I want that too. TLC ain't called me and said nothing. Shit. Are they really married? Is who really married? Chris and Nikki? Yes, they are. Does David look like the Penguin from Batman? You know damn well David look like the motherfucking Penguin from Batman. Don't ask me no question like that. Y'all Google the Penguin from Batman. You see fucking David. They need to cast him in that motherfucking role. It's only a question. So are they married? How the fuck you gonna get married and have no income? When you desperate and you know that your husband has a friend who's well off and that's your sponsor, then that's how you marry somebody that doesn't have income. Cause she's a sorry motherfucker and David is a sorry motherfucker too. Are they in a real relationship? Yeah, their relationship is real for the sake of whatever their hidden agendas is for from each other. Does David have a criminal record? Why does he have absolutely nothing? Because he's a sorry bitch. That's how. Is David still driving Chris's car too? Yeah, he don't have shit else, so. And y'all think about this. David has kids. I'm going to put it like this. If my father was a good father to me and he was struggling, why wouldn't I want to make sure that my father has a roof over his head and, you know what I'm saying, and things to do? It's a reason why Chris has to fucking look out for David. Because he's a shit-ass individual for even to his family. So, come on now, y'all. Y'all need to read between these lines. I was telling Antonio I was disgusted at how Annie was like, hi, Chris has to take care of me. Annie needs to go back ASAP. Yes, she does. Antonio, if Chris already know about the sponsorship and him being responsible, what has changed that he wants to send her back? A lot has changed. Her being here, the way that y'all have to understand that a lot of things had to be done prior to things happening. That's the part that y'all have to remember. The way that y'all seen it on TV, things have been taking place. Recordings have been happening. All of this has been going on. So this is not something that's brand new. They've been handling this type of business before cameras is even rolling. And there's so much that happens when the cameras are not rolling. Yeah, Annie hasn't in her right mind to take care of Chris. What is your Facebook? My Facebook is Antonio Ticer, Ticer, middle initial A. What would the government refuse the baseline? Thank you for spilling the tea on this madness. TLC is wrong for cutting out the truth. Yes, they are. His daughter said that on YouTube. See, y'all know I ain't lying. Nikki, I wish you slapped Annie when she said Chris has to take care of me. I damn near wish Nikki would have too. But Nikki's a woman and she composes herself as such. So that's the difference between me and Nikki. I will turn the fuck up, but Nikki has a lot of class. I'm not classless, y'all, but Nikki has a lot more class than I do. I'll say that. What do they do all day in Kentucky? Nothing. They can't do shit. He needs to be looking for a damn job. What do you think of David's daughter throwing the water at him? Well, shit, that's what the fuck you get. Antonio, can you tell the story from day one? David has... It's so many comments, y'all. I'm sorry if I'm not answering everybody's questions, but it's so many. People keep asking irrelevant things. I need answers. Who is this? No, you're not going to be in my live video, Favela, Maracha, whatever your name. Why would you want to be in my live video? Why? I don't even know you. My own sister ain't even in the video. What makes you think I want you in my live? Nikki and Chris are kind-hearted. Antonio, will you ever consider living in LA closer to your sister? Shit, I might as well move over there. Shit, I'm always flying out there and visiting. You think U.S. immigration would take footage from this show, would determine her... Look, your question sounds like an English paper. Look, I graduated from college already. I ain't trying to type no paper right here. So it was like, she's a sucker, literally. I would have knocked the woman back into Thailand. I'm sorry, Facebook. I'm not ignoring y'all. Y'all just not typing nothing. Wait, she said, do you kind of no, I already read that. Okay, Facebook. I don't know how to scroll. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, Facebook, y'all are asking questions. I just didn't see it. David's daughter had an interview with Auntie Advice. She spilled the tea. I think, I've never met David's daughter before, but I think she's a real one too. I'll be able to say that based off of just things that I've heard and seen. I think she's a real one. Is the show scripted or is it real? Ooh, hoo-hoo. Y'all trying to get the real tea. But I'll tell you this. Nothing that I did was scripted. Nothing. Nothing that I did, nothing that I said was scripted. However, producers were pulling me to the side. Antonio, you should go and blah, blah, this. And I told them, no, I'm not doing that. Why would I do that? And I don't even know Annie ass. So they wanted me to go talk to Annie one-on-one. For what? Why would I go talk to her ass one-on-one about whatever the fuck he was trying to get me to talk to her about? And I had just met her. I said, that don't make sense. He gonna say, yeah, you're right. Yeah. At least if y'all gonna try to tell us to do something, at least let it be some legit, real ass shit. Don't tell me to go. They told me it was a lot of stuff that producers do. Just like they told Chris to say that shit. Chris did not have to say Thai massage by the pool. He didn't. That's the truth. He didn't have to say it. But the reality was they asked him to and he did it, and not knowing that it was going to blow up into how y'all tried to raid his ass. He didn't know that it was going to be like that because that wasn't his intention, because he didn't think that it was something that was going to be looked at as bad. Her mom wanted her to go even though she had tears in her eyes. Was Andy talking to other dudes before David, or do you know if she was? Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Andy never been to America, but she was definitely talking to motherfuckers that was here. How about that? Yep, I'm sure think she was sweet and innocent. And now that's upside their head with that bowl after I drenched his ass with water. I will say that. And they didn't put that on the show. Why? I don't know. Because they wanted to make it. I don't know what TLC was trying to do. I don't know what the editors were trying to do. But I know what I was trying to fucking do. I was trying to keep from looking like a goofy on fucking TV after you disrespected the fuck out of me. Bitch, you don't know me. He kept calling me, you're my brother, I love you. Bitch, you don't love me, bitch. You don't even fucking know me like that. You only met me a couple of times. Do that make sense to y'all? David, I'm gonna tell y'all this. David lives for the drama. David loves the fact that shit like that happened on the show. He'll sit and try to act like he don't, but David loves it because David is living solely off the what? Income of TLC and him being a character on this fucking show. That's the only income he has, and that's what he's fucking living off of right now. So he wants to keep being on other seasons of shit. He wants to blow up, but you're fat and you're boring and nobody gives a fuck about you. The TV don't give a damn about you being poor. You're boring. You're boring. Oh my, she needs to go back to Thailand. Annie is shady, acting like she doesn't know anything about the sex store. Yeah, that blew the hell out of me too. She gonna walk in that damn sex store like she's surprised. Girl, you done seen all type of motherfucking, the real deals in your face. So why would you go over there, buy them damn dildos and act like you ain't seen a dildo before? Get out of here, girl. Annie is a green card nightmare. Yes, she is. David comes across as so hateable. And let me clear this up with y'all. I don't hate David. Like, I don't have hate in my heart for him, but I really do not like the way that he's been using Chris and Nikki. You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest thing. Because people keep asking me, why am I so much in their business? Because Nikki's my fucking sister and I can be in their business. If I feel like my family is being harmed or put in a situation where they're being taken advantage of, then I have my opinion. I can say what I want to say about David and Annie. I can say whatever I want to say about them. Is it too late for Annie to go back home? It's never too late for Annie to go back home. It's never too late. Somebody said Annie wants Chris and his money. She wants his money. She wants his money. Annie want any man. Y'all got to remember what her profession is. As long as it's a penis on it, Annie wants them. Sorry, but not sorry. Antonio, TLC needs to give your coin. Will somebody scream that loud and proud? It's some stipulations behind that. I'm not gonna, it's stipulations behind that. But no, I have not gotten paid for this show at all. $0, $0. The heart wasn't even there to call and say, man, Antonio, you brought our ratings out the ass. let me cut you a check. Nope, they didn't. They're not that sweet. Antonio, glad you didn't hit him. You and her, you have the right to protect her. Exactly, I have the right to protect her, to say whatever the hell I want to say. Annie is just a trophy. Yeah, Annie is a trophy to David ass because she, Annie's not an ugly girl. David is an ugly man. Annie's not an ugly girl, but yeah, she's definitely arm candy to David. Annie stole money from Nikki. Yeah, I guess you must have just got in a group because I already said this. Annie stole money from Nikki in Thailand. Nikki is the only voice of reason on that damn show. Yeah? Antonio, come on, people asking dumbass questions. I'm sorry, Miss Scorpio, I didn't see what you said. She did the one thing, getting her to move out of the house. Thank you so much, Toni, for sharing this info with us. We know he looked like a penguin and is ugly. Can Nikki get out of the K1 visa? I don't know how none of that worked. I was born here. I didn't, move out of the country. So all of the legal allegations behind the visa, I don't know, y'all. Shit. I only know what the hell the show tells about it. Because I don't have a reason to know, because I don't plan on moving out of the country. At least not no time soon, if I ever do. Sorry, bitches never have anything. Y'all, the kids spilled the tea on him and his selfishness. What is David and Chris's relationship now? I already answered that. Can Chris really send her back? Antonio, can you just tell us your side from the beginning? Okay. On the phone with Nikki, I'm telling Nikki, girl, I'm going to come visit you, blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. Nikki says, well, the camera crew and the network is going to be here that weekend, but I definitely want you to be here. I said, okay, well, what's up? So I guess Nikki must have told them, like, my brother is going to be in town on that weekend. Y'all keep in mind, I was not initially even supposed to be on the show. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to be on the show at all. It was all coincidental. So when I bought my flight to go out there, I was out there already for, I think, was it 2 days? I was already out there for 2 days before David and Annie came. See, I met David at Chris and Nikki's wedding. So I knew that he was one of Chris's good friends, but I didn't know him like that. Y'all know what I mean? Like, I didn't know him like that. Like, I just knew that him and Chris were good friends. So when I saw him, another thing. If y'all watched that episode when they went to the airport to pick up, we was at the airport to pick up David and Annie, I was in the car the whole time on the way home. I greeted them. I got out. I helped them put their bags in the car. They didn't show me not one time that whole scene. But I'm going to tell you how they edited and fucked up. If y'all watch that episode again and y'all see, we picked them up in the morning time. I mean, when it was light outside. And we picked them up when it was light outside. And by the time we got to Chris and Annie's house, talking about Chris and Annie, Chris and Nikki's house, it was dark outside. But if you see the car pulling the drive-through, you'll see me in the front seat because I had to drive around the airport to even pick them up. I was the driver at first, and then Chris ended up driving. I was sitting in the front seat the whole time. I was talking to them. I was saying everything, but for some reason they didn't show me doing all of that. I don't know why, but yeah, they made it seem like I had just walked in the house or something like that. No, I was there the whole time in the car. They just didn't show it for whatever reason. They didn't show it. Yes, Auntie does want to speak with you. Nikki is really classy. Yes, she is. You're right about Ashley and David's other kids not wanting to deal with him. Read between the lines, y'all. Exactly. Can Nikki repo the water bottle? Remember, the show is heavily edited. That's right, Nikki. It's heavily edited. Auntie is here. Where is Auntie? Auntie is in the live, cousins. Where Auntie at? Auntie, you need to hit me up. Auntie, Auntie, DM me, Auntie. We'll chat. We'll chop it up. We'll chop it up real good. Please interview with Auntie's advice. Auntie, we could chop it up. I'm so glad you stay true to yourself. Thank you so much. Toni, you should give Auntie's advice an exclusive interview. I will. If Auntie hit me up, me and Auntie could chop it up. Cause me and Auntie, we speak the same language. I watched one of her videos. We speak the same language. So yeah, me and Auntie could definitely chop it up. Let's see. Did Chris and Nikki give Nikki says he was being very disrespectful to both Antonio and Annie. Yes, he was. He was being very disrespectful. He talking about, you sleep on the floor tonight. He was mocking Annie while she's sitting there crying. I felt sorry for Annie just based off of the fact that nobody deserves to be treated, like that. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you do, everybody does things, everybody, make mistakes and do shit, whether it was intentional or unintentional. But don't just sit there and poke at her. You know what I'm saying? She's sitting there crying and he basically bullying her, laughing and shit while she over there crying. And that's the reason why I went off on David. Because even though I don't like Annie ass either, I still keep it real in situations that require real ass words. Antonio, when is your show starting? Y'all, matter of fact, y'all call TLC. Y'all call them and tell them to cut me a damn check. First and foremost, because rent is due. Cut me a damn check. And shit, if they want me to do something, if it ain't got nothing to, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't want to be around them damn cameras all damn day long. Shit, I don't live in no damn mansion. What the hell they gonna be around here? I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. What they gonna do? Walk around this motherfucker while I cut hair all day? Give me cuts or nothing at all? Yeah, they can't be walking around here while I'm working. I live a regular life. Somebody said you lack respect for him. I don't care. I will lack respect for you too with a negative comment like that. So what? He fucking didn't have respect for me. Nikki is your sister. You are her business. Exactly. Okay, I see all y'all aunties lingo. Can he cancel his sponsorship with Annie? Maybe. Hi, Antonio. Hi, everyone. There has to be a clause. Why did Nikki stay quiet when Chris asked about the Thai massage? Because they edited it. Nikki did not stay quiet after Chris asked about the Thai massage. She said that already. Y'all think Nikki finna sit there and, for one, Nikki already told Chris, like, no, you don't have to say that. They want you, they trying to make you look bad. Chris is thinking like, how they gonna make me look bad? I ain't asking nothing out of the ordinary. And so Nikki was like, okay, basically, if you gonna say it, I'm gonna play around with them too. Nikki did not just, y'all think Nikki finna sit there and, for one, Nikki already told Chris like, no, you don't have to say that. They want you, they trying to make you look bad. Chris is thinking like, how they gonna make me look bad? I ain't asking nothing out of the ordinary. And so Nikki was like, okay, basically, if you gonna say it, I'm gonna play around with them too. Nikki did not just sit there like that, y'all. They edited that and made it seem like she just sat there and didn't say nothing. That's not how it happens. How it happened. What they say? TLC is lucky you saved the entire season. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, this show was dying. Do you hear me? It was dying. This 90 Day Fiance was dying. And I'm not going to say that what y'all say 15 minutes of fame was the redeeming grace for TLC, but it was definitely something. 'Cause nobody gave a fuck. And my audience and my crowd of people don't watch shows like that. So I brought more people to watch the damn show too. What my coin TLC? Where is Auntie? Auntie, I don't see you. I've been trying to look for your comments, but I don't see anything that you're saying on here, Auntie. Why am I not seeing Auntie? I have to wait for the interview. Antonio, I hear up at like 3 a.m. Like, you need to chat with him. You do have class, Antonio. You stood up for your sister. And hey, Auntie, I see you. I see you now. I see you now. Right, Nikki. Right, Nikki. Nikki said it, y'all. See, I was waiting on her to say that part. They won't they want Nikki and Chris for Happily Ever After. They just asked or brought me into the picture. What was this, yesterday, Nikki, or something like that, saying that maybe I should be a part of it or whatever it was that they said. So I don't know if I'm gonna be on there or not. But the show has definitely made it known that they definitely want Nikki and Chris, because without Nikki and Chris, Annie and David are boring and they won't have shit. So that's why TLC needs Nikki and Chris, because Nikki and Chris are the reason why people watching the damn show. They watching the show. Y'all gotta talk off here. It seems to be delayed. No, it's not delayed. It's just that it's so many comments that I'm scrolling and I'm trying to read that I'm not seeing things at the last minute. I see you, Auntie. I see you. Say, hey, boo, hey. They want us all back. Right, Nikki? They want us all back. They want us all back. Why? Because we are the reason why the show is still alive at this point. At least David and Annie's segment is still alive. David and Annie just needs to fucking go back. They just need to go back because ain't nobody checking for them. Don't nobody care about them being on the damn show. Don't nobody give a damn. David and Annie need to go back, y'all. They need to go back. Nicole Azan, they give you good TV. I be wondering, like, damn, I wonder how the fuck they edited this shit. Like, cause everybody's story is not what the show, is making it seem like. So it's like, I be wondering, like, how the hell did they edit this scene? What really happened? What really happened? Reality isn't for. It was fun, but yeah, that ain't something that people just want to have in their house every day or around them all damn day, unless you desperate like David ass and need a fucking income. Yes, Auntie, and look, Auntie, we need to go ahead and have a glass of wine and have a talk. We need to have a glass of wine and have a good talk, a real good talk, Auntie. What else y'all saying? Okay. Somebody said, I can't believe they got married. Way to go for standing up for the situation. Who said they got married? Antonio, did Nikki go dancing with Annie after she found out about the 10-year visa? They went out. I don't know if it was before or after because I wasn't there. What else? Did Nikki really not know? No, she did not know that Chris was sponsoring Annie. She did not know. That was a surprise to her. Do you know if David still drinks a lot? Nikki, comment on that. Do David still drink? Is he still drinking the same way that he was drinking before? Because they asked me that on Facebook, and I don't know what to tell them. David has nothing to lose, you said. He doesn't have anything to lose. But he got something to gain. I'll tell you what he got to gain. A motherfucking flight back to Thailand. That's what the fuck he got. Nikki, answer that question, because I don't know if you know or if Chris told you anything about it or if Annie messaged y'all and said something about David still drinking. So if David is still drinking, Nikki, answer that so I could tell these people on Facebook. What do you think about Josh? And no, I don't think about them. Yeah. Nikki, you're beautiful. I told you on Facebook. I did not know it was a legal term. We always tell people. That's very true. Nikki and Chris are very, 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 very helpful people and try to look out for people that are in need. I bet Annie is low-key in his chat. If Annie is in his motherfucking chat, hey girl, fuck out of here, ugly ass. Why is Chris bankrolling David? This goes beyond friendship. I don't know. Let me tell y'all something. Chris is different because I haven't met a lot of people that's as giving as Chris. So all Chris giving this allows me to see that there are good people in the world. Really, why does Chris support David? Nikki, I heart you. Total new fan of you and Antonio. Nikki, I see I'm gonna have to fly out there and we're gonna have to do something together for for these people that say that they love us so much. Cause I love to be loved, y'all. Annie is jealous of Nikki's wedding, husband, kids. She's jealous of Nikki's entire life. I wouldn't go as far to say that she's jealous of Nikki's entire life, but she wants it. I don't know if she's jealous, but she would definitely want that. She would definitely want that because they look at America as if it's so, you know what I'm saying, grand and rich. I'm not seeing the comments. He's reading entire. This is silly. I had no interest in David and Annie until fight night. Then seeing Nikki start putting her foot down was awesome. Okay, yeah. We made that happen. Partying then watching you tonight from Barcelona, Spain. Shout out to Barcelona. Yes, y'all better know me in Barcelona. Y'all got me on here acting a fool. You need your own show. Look, if like I said before, if TLC calls me and tells me that Antonio, we want you to host something or something. Look at my hair. I look a fucking fool. Now I'm looking like a fucking penguin. But if TLC calls me and says, Antonio, we want you to host something, I'll definitely be down. But if they call me and tell me that look at my nose ring. But if they call me and tell me that they want me to do something dealing with reality, I would really have to know all the stipulations. I would need to know exactly. I would need to know exactly what they want me to do. Because if they want me to turn up all the time, that's not going to happen. Because I only do that when I'm either pissed off or somebody, done pissed me off. I'm not a bad person, y'all. I like to have fun. I like to laugh. I like to have a good time. The last thing that I want to do is be the TV villain, or I don't give a fuck about none of that, honestly. I'm trying to expand my business. Give me cuts or nothing at all. I am a barber. Send the clients my way. That's what I want. Send the clients my way. Fly me out to cut a celebrity's hair. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. That's where I want to go. But that has nothing to do with the show. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a few stipulations that I don't know. I don't know if they ask me about a show. I'm gonna have to do a real good sit down. Yeah, she took money from Nikki. Y'all asked me this a million times. If I say she took money from Nikki, that's what I mean. She took money from Nikki, and that blows me because I still feel like Nikki should have smacked her ass. Auntie, yeah, just DM me. Cause I'm about to get ready and take in a few clients in a minute, so I won't be on here too much longer. But definitely if you DM me, Auntie, we can set this interview up as soon as possible. What, Nikki, what did you say? Yes, I knew about the sponsorship, just didn't know the details and that it was a legal term. Chris did not know it was for 10 years. Yeah. America is rich compared to where they stay. I send my viewers here for you, babe. Thank you, Auntie, so much, because y'all need to know the truth. Y'all need to know the cold, hard truth. And I'm going to give it to y'all. I ain't get paid. I love when Nikki sang Anita Baker to her man at the wedding. You would be a great host. Look, I would love to host. I would love to host. Somebody said you can have a barbershop show. Somebody else said that to me. That'll be an interesting idea. But once again, I don't know. Simone, she took the money from Nikki out of her bag in Thailand. Nikki, I can't wait till you do your video or Q&A or whatever it is that you're gonna do to let these people know, because you need to tell that part, because that's a major part. That's a major part that a lot of people want to know about. That's so low. Who is you? Who is A. Bank Sag Wagoo, whatever the fuck your ugly ass name is? Talking about Nikki trifling ass. No, bitch, you're trifling. Fuck off my live. Talking about Nikki. What the fuck Nikki do to you? Get your trifling ugly ass out of this motherfucking chat. Goofy ass. Don't come for Nikki. That's it. Y'all see, don't come for her. Don't come for her. Don't disrespect her. Don't come for me. Don't disrespect me. You do that, your ass to get told to fuck off. Period, point blank. When do they tape the tell-all? We already did the tell-all. Does Chris still give to David? I already answered that. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You said I meant Annie. It was a mistake. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. We make mistakes. I take what I said back. You could stay in here. But you know, when you say Nikki, it make me go off. Right, Auntie. She said, don't come from me. Nikki, I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm just not reading it. It's a lot of people commenting. So Nikki, I don't be knowing. She said Nikki, so I saw Nikki and I had to go off. I'm sorry. Ah, Nikki, why you down like that? Why you down? Okay, y'all, but yes, I hope that I answered as much as I could. I hope I told y'all as much as I could tell. Maybe when me and Auntie do our interview, you guys will have, maybe she'll ask me some stuff that you guys didn't ask, and I'll be able to tell, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, the best way that I could. But I do have to go. I need to get myself ready. Nikki said, do I regret anything? You know the truth? The honest truth is I don't regret the experience because it was fun. You know, who wouldn't? I'm a regular ass person. Who wouldn't have fun with cameras all the damn around making you feel like you somebody important? You know what I'm saying? So that aspect, no, I do not regret. What went down, I do regret because I don't want to be seen like that to the world. Yes, I'm being me, and me by the pool in the jacuzzi, that was Antonio being Antonio. Me going off on David, that's me, but that's not me on a regular basis. So I wouldn't want the world to see me in that light, if y'all understand. But I'm glad that the world did see it, but at the same time, it's like, all the backlash and the comments, and you know, that's the part that I don't like. But yeah, Nikki, that was a good one. Because people don't know that it's a lot that goes behind that. Bye, Antonio. Thanks for the tea. Yeah, I hope that I answered as much as I could for y'all. I tried to give y'all as much as I can. You are a good brother to Nikki. Thanks for posting. Yeah, I tried to give y'all as much as I can. I do have to go. Y'all can inbox me. It'd be a lot of y'all inboxing me so I can get to everybody, you know, as fast as y'all want me to. But yeah, and my phone is finna die, so I definitely have to go now. But yeah, thank you guys, and God bless y'all. And Auntie, inbox me, and you Ninja Turtle Penguin Batman ass bitch.